What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ionian Gaming. This is your host, Ross. This is the 23rd video in my Burning Crusade Classic World of Warcraft Blood Elf Mage leveling series. Before we begin, like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. But you can find me on YouTube, Patreon, Facebook, and Twitter, all at Ionian Gaming. Final disclaimer, this video may include adult language and themes, so please be a good parent. Don't let your children watch, or at least monitor what they watch. Alright, so, last video I was pretty tired, so I took a nap. It's what I do. Did a little bit of farming on my druid, and now I am back on my mage. I want to hit level 23 tonight. I'd ideally like to hit 25, but we don't live in an ideal world, folks. I'm going to honestly be lucky if I hit 23 tonight. That's just because that's how I am. I'm going to get distracted by something or decide I want to do something else. Plus, the time of day is very prohibitive of me to be on for a very long time. In about an hour to an hour and a half, it is prime time farming time. All the Chinese gold farmers have gone to sleep. Most players are asleep at this point, so that leaves Outland ripe for the picking for me to go flying around and mining everything in sight. Laugh all you want. It's a system and it works. If you don't believe me, I have 4,694 gold. So, part of me is thinking about making this my bank tune since I am on it, but I'm not on it a lot. Because I did start leveling my priest, and, well, make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Yes, I am. So I will be heading up here and up here into Stone Talon. Stone Talon has some really significant meaning for me in my life. It always seems that whenever I have something really deep to ponder, I usually end up in Stone Talon. I don't really have anything deep to ponder or think about. Today I'm just leveling. So, but the story of my son, how my son came to be, happened because of Stone Talon Mountains. So, I mean, honestly, it's a very special zone for me. And now I have to feel that I have to explain why that was. So, about a decade ago, I was in a much worse spot than I am right now. I was in career hell. I was in a relationship that was just garbage. And, I mean, it was fucking abusive. Like, towards me. Like, mentally abusive. I was exhausted. I couldn't stand this woman. Very controlling. It was just fucking terrible. Anytime I tried to stand my ground, it was the end of the world. Her and her mind games. Example, we get into a fight, she would move out for a week or two or whatever and go down to Pittsburgh and do God knows what. And then a week or two later, she would come back. Well, we had another one of our big dust-ups, and I was pissy about it, and I was posting shit on Facebook because, you know, I lack the maturity to kind of keep some stuff private. I still do to a certain degree, but it's not as bad. Anyway, I get a message from a former co-worker who I had reconnected with. Next thing you know, she tells me she had a crush on me for 6 years ever since she met me, blah, blah, blah. And I was contemplating what I should do. Should I make this the final time that this girl could walk away from me? Because now I had a much more, um, I don't want to say better option, but I had something that was kind of like hope. It was like this girl that was just mentally abusing the shit out of me. Um, there was light at the end of the tunnel. I had a chance that I could like truly get away from her, and but then again, I had to do the math on a lot of the stuff too, because thanks to this girl, I was super heavily in debt and trying to maintain the house on my own and blah 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 this and blah 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 this, and I had quit a job that I was making much better money at to go to a job that was making much less money because it was less stress. And that was actually where the end all be all fight happened, was over money. Uh, she was mad because we didn't have the money to do the things that she liked to do, and she got super pissed because like I quit my job. The stories on this whole deal, there was multiple other things. I will cite other reasons too as the reason why that relationship ended. But yeah, it was a lot. It was just fucking drama all the goddamn time with this one. So anyway, I get this message from my son's mom, pre-son, and I spent like an entire day sitting in Stone Talon Mountain thinking on what I should do. Should I pursue this girl who I've known for 6 years, who obviously was fucking in love with me at the time? And should I proceed down this path, or should I stay and stick with somebody who is sucking the life out of me slowly but surely? And so I made a decision, and I have a son now, so you can tell which way the decision went. Someday I'll explain my son's mom, who plays WoW occasionally. She is on this server. She is in this guild. She is on the Horde side. Uh, we broke up. It was a nasty breakup. It was fucking terrible. Uh, I had I had two very fucking bad breakups within a year of each other. Um, honestly, uh, I'm going to go a lot deeper and heavier in this video than I planned on, I guess, but quite honestly, I suffer from depression badly. Um, I keep it under control for the most part, but when it hits hard. And throughout the course of my life, I have lost some truly epic loves. I've been in love a couple of times to my understanding of what love was at the time. Grief counselors say what I went through um, with the loss of my son's mom was like basically the pain I was in was the equivalent of losing one spouse after 50 years of marriage. Um, and I got to experience that twice in 1 year. Uh, I lost my son's mom, and then a year later, which is a completely different and entirely fucked up story, I ran off and got married 6 months after my son's mom and I broke up. That was not the reason we broke up, although a lot of people think it was, but it wasn't. We broke up because I was an asshole. I had some con- extenuating circumstances behind it, but as a human being in general, I was not a good human being. I'm still not a great person. I try, I really do, but I am not. I am not someone that people should be basing life decisions or role modeling themselves after by any way, shape, or form. Uh, I was, I guess, I guess traumatized from relationships past. I was moody. I should have been on medication. I should have been on counseling a long time before I actually did end up going down that route. Um, but I wasn't having conversations with the wallpaper and buttering the back of my chair and going to a restaurant and ordering or asking for a children's menu and then ordering a small child. Um, I wasn't that kind of crazy, but I wasn't a good person. Combined with a bunch of my deep-seated emotional insecurities and blah blah blah. Long story short, I am a much better human being than I used to be, but I am by no means a great human being. Uh, excuse me. So anyway, my son's mom and I broke up. I lost her, and then I got married 6 months later, and 6 months after that, my wife and I filed for divorce, and I went through the whole spiel all over again. Part of it was because I never properly dealt with the loss of my son's mom leaving me. Uh, but I look back at that time, and depression hit me so fucking hard at that point. I look back in that time, and I really look at it, and I thank God I don't own a gun. It was a real bad time in my life. I was unable to function. I was unable to do anything. And I kind of shut down mentally. Eventually, I did. I had had enough with life. I have dated a couple of girls since then. Um, my relationships don't work. I don't think I'm wired right anymore to be able to be in a what is considered a traditional relationship of boy meets girl, move in together, start a life together, compromise, that kind of shit. I I am a very selfish person by nature, so it's always my way or the highway. My ex-wife was the exact same way, which is why we did not work. Um, but after being basically a prisoner for a decade in a relationship, experiencing some freedom made me realize that I wasn't going to put up with certain things anymore. And if I didn't want to do something, by God, I'm not going to do it. And that's the way I am. Um, I kind of like casual dating. I'll date somebody, but I don't want things to get too overly serious too quick. Um, because in the end, it never works for me. Sad fact of life, but it doesn't. And I don't know if that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because it probably is, that it doesn't work because I won't allow it to work. And here's a ding. Finally 23. Alright. Permafrost. I know it's a dumb one to put it into, but there's better ones, but I need it. I already did that quest. Why are you still popping up there, Questy? So, but yeah. That's basically my dating life in a nutshell. But I look back at that time. It was rough. It was. There's been there's the girls you never get over, and then there's the girls you think you'll never get over. You know what I mean? Um, there's been a few that part of me just is like, why didn't that work? It should have worked. It could have worked. And then you go back to the way that I am, and we have a common denominator as to why my relationships don't work. It's always because of me. I am the I mean, I can rant and rave all I want about the monster I became in my life. But in the end of the day, I am the author of everything about me. I did it. It's me. So, so yeah, that was they're sharing time with Roz. Again, I do these videos for entertainment. I sometimes use you guys as a sounding board to let you know that, just to kind of get it out there into the world. There's a lot of options out there too, folks, for people who do suffer from depression. Um, a lot of times, I worked with one counselor for almost 2.5 years, and I'm not gonna lie, um, it was my son's mom leaving me that caused me to actually do it, because I was at a breaking point in my life where I wasn't gonna go through a bad breakup like that ever, and I mean ever again. It was bad. And if I should have done it sooner, but because maybe things would be different, or maybe they wouldn't be. Where is Kayla's quest turning at? Kayla's up here. Okay. Alright, so I gotta walk my ass up here, do this shit, get this shit, do all this. Holy fuck. I'm gonna be around up here for a while, guys. Should get close to 24 by the end of this video, so. Or in the vicinity of. But yeah, there are. If you suffer from depression or you think you do, there's options out there. I worked with one counselor for a year and a half, as I said. His name was Charlie. He was a counselor that was available as a work benefit of mine for the company I work for. They offer free psychological counseling services for people, and I'm really thankful for the year and a half I spent working with him on dealing with a lot of the stuff that I was going through in life. Um, I'm really thankful for it. The man's name is Charlie, and I never knew his last name. It was over the phone. It was completely anonymous type situation. Like, he had to know my stuff because, work-related stuff. Plus, if I became a danger to myself or others, he needed to know where to send the guys with the nets. Joking, but not really joking on that one either. Um, dark humor, I guess, is what I should say on that one. Anyway, he was an amazing counselor. He helped me realize a lot of things that I was doing wrong, and it was great. It was definitely 10 out of 10. No bullshit joke on that one. Highly recommended it. It was a long process. It's not like as I said, a year and a half I worked with this counselor to get to where I am today, for the most part. it was weird because whenever we got to the point where it was time for us to sever our paths, I guess, stop, because he's like, okay, we've been working together for a year and a half, it's time. And whenever he made that call, we were gonna do like three more sessions, because I did weekly sessions with him. We were gonna do three more sessions, and then that was gonna be the end of it. And that first week, with knowing that I wasn't going to have another counseling appointment with him, it was rough. It scared the shit out of me. It really did. Because Charlie, for a long time, was a crutch. And I don't mean to downgrade what he did for me, but every week I knew on Friday morning at around 9 or 10 a.m., me and him would have a conversation about what happened in the past week, and I could get all the shit that was on my chest off of it. And it was nice. And that first week without him scared the shit out of me. But yeah, if you're depressed or thinking thoughts of suicide, obviously get help. There are a ton of resources out there, and it does help. You just have to, I don't know, maybe find the right person to work with you, or in my case, you have to be conscious and you have to make that decision that I need to fucking change my life. And that was where I was at in life. I wasn't going through another breakup like the one when my son's mom left, because that one almost killed me. And then my wife and my divorce almost killed me about a year later. And it was terrible. But it is part of life. Okay, that's 10 of them. Deep moss venom spitter. These things are up here, huh? And then this fucking spider's up here too. Alright, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna fight this spider. It's an elite spider, which is gonna make things more difficult. I have the damage output to deal with this, so, and if I get some really lucky procs, I should be able to do this Mystic's Belt. Do I have that on? What do I have on? That is not better than what I'm wearing. Disenchant. Strange Dust. Venom Splitter slain. If I can get some lucky procs with my Frostbolt where I'll freeze the shit. The Permafrost is actually going to help me. I should have probably put it in the cooldown for for Frost Nova, but spitters there. Hopefully nothing pops out of this fucking egg. Okay. Drink up, eat up. Web spinner. Deep moss web spinner, venom spitter. Where the hell is that fucking thing at? He's up this way into this little mess up here. Finish this part here. I'm gonna have to clear shit out of here because I'm gonna need a kiting path. He is up this way. It's not the best, oh shit. She could be in two different spots. She's not up there, is she? No, because I was just up there. Alright, so she has to be up here. So let's clear some paths. Let's clear a kiting path and pray for the best, I guess. I don't see her up here though. That's the thing that bugs me. I don't see her here. This is where she lives. I'm gonna invite this guy. It's gonna make life easier. It's gonna make life easier fighting an elite with somebody here. Yeah, I don't want to fight this shit, so let's go find her. Oh, there she is. Wait, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Oh, you fuck. Oh, this isn't an elite anymore. Well, shit. Well, that was a lot easier than it should have been. Okay, get the fuck out of here, man. Shit respawning on you, that ain't cool. How many eggs am I getting here? 4 eggs that time? Fuck yeah. I only need one more fucking egg sack and then I'm out of here. Oh, and there's an egg sack right there. Cool beans. Get the fuck out of here. Perfect. I'm out. Don't care. Getting the hell out. Let's see where I'm at now. What else do I gotta do? I gotta go up north here. Kinda. Yeah, I can finish this video, and I may do one more tonight. I'm not 100% sure. Uh, not 100% sure. I'm never 100% sure. Uh, we are in the middle of Russo's best writing in WWE. And I'll fight anyone that says that Russo did not have great contributions to WWE. Him and Vince together were great. Russo had a lot of fucked up ideas in WCW and in TNA, and that's because he didn't have Vince there telling him no. And that's what a lot of people have always said Russo's biggest problem was. He needed somebody to push back and say, no, we're not doing it this way. I could have just went down that way. Fucking Christ. At least it's not that far of a jump. Barely injured me. Barely. Super Reaper. Alright, Super Reaper 6000. Why must you fight me, Venom Spitter? Do you not know who I am? Apparently not. Young Pride Wing. Not the... I don't even know why I clicked on that. Because I can tell you right now that's not the rare spawn. Because if it was the rare spawn, my freaking rare spawn scanner would have went off like a fucking Christmas tree. Scared the ever-loving piss out of me. That's just a fact of life, folks. Super Reaper blueprints are over here. So I need loggers. I just need to kill loggers. That's it. That's not too bad. Now we're getting into wool cloth. That's a battered footlocker. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. It's a drop. I didn't know if I actually had to go somewhere to pick it up. Got him. Don't matter. Dead. All that matters is I got the quest reward. Now I can kill this shit and get the fuck out of here. Go turn this stuff in. See what else I can get up here drop-wise. Eight and 4 loaves of bread. About 25% into this level too. That's not too terrible either. I'm drinking a mana potion because I can. More linen. Starting to get fucking bag anxiety again. Oh, I do have 10. I can make What I should do is I should buy some silver ore and just call it a fucking day. Finish up till I can get to iron, and then I'm good. Then I'm golden. Because iron is where you start making some real money. There. Hate range. Pisses me off. People who can hit me at range. Because I shouldn't have to fight things. I am Roz, the great and powerful. Hence the Wizard of Roz. Which I kind of hate this name. I'm probably going to change it at some point. I leveled a Mage back in Warlords of Draenor to level 100. Well, I was leveling one of every class in Cataclysm. That was my goal, to have one of everything in Cataclysm. And I rolled a Mage called Castiel because I am a huge fucking supernatural nerd. I fucking hate that name. I hate that name on a character. Why would a mage be named after an angel? It would make more sense if he was a priest or a paladin. You know, something that could, pop fucking wings. But no. I named him a wizard. Or a mage after him. Castiel is a powerful fighter who has access to all kinds of supernatural powers from heaven and so forth. Oh, that milk's terrible. I'll drink the water instead. But, I mean, really, he was more of a healer and a support character. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the name Wizard of Roz, Wiz of Roz. I might rename him The Roz. Five more of these fucks. That wasn't even one I needed. Should probably drink. That logger. It's a deforester. A deforester. I really don't want to go back to work tonight. It's not high on my list of things I want to do. Gotta do it. Because I like money. And I got these gimmicks that come in the mail every month. They're called bills. And if I don't got money coming in, I don't got money going out. Forester. That's an operator. Jesus Christ! Who's out here? Somebody's out here. That's a deforester. That's an operator. Gee, like what the hell? Fucking blink. I know I'm gonna blink and I'll be in the middle of 6 of them. Black Wolf River. There's got to be loggers around here. There's a logger. 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 Really? You want to resist my shit? Here, eat a frost bolt. See how you like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think once I get to 60-ish, I'm going to just start wrecking. I'll be chain pulling instances and see how that plays out for me. That's a forester. That's a log. I am going to watch the videos on how to just grind shit up. Boom, done. Let's get the hell out of here. So I can turn in there. I'm not going to pick up the next one in that quest. The egg hunt. Who needed the deep moss spider eggs? Probably someone in the Barrens. I will get to the Wind Crag point where the flight path is for this place. Because getting back here faster is going to be important. Okay, I gotta deliver that dude in the Barrens. So I'm heading back to the Barrens anyway. And then go up here, get my flight path, and then I can head back. What did Renzo's orders? Yeah, he was gonna send me over here anyway. So it don't matter. I don't need to get that one. probably going to call this video pretty quickly here. We're getting into prime farming time for me, so I will call it a day. Start farming on my druid for about an hour or two. Maybe I'll pop back on and do another video. We don't know. We'll find out. If I post another video this week, you'll know what I'm going to be doing. If not, you also know what I'll be doing. Okay, I'm going to go up here and pick up these quests first. There's enough quests in Stone Talon that makes it viable for me to do the quests in Stone Talon, and they're not overly difficult, and I think they're a couple levels lower than me, so I should be able to blast through them while still getting some XP. Trouble in the Deep. Speak of the Ashen. I don't want to do that. That I can do. Oh, there's another quest up here. This dude wants me to do something. He wants me to bring him something worth 10 silver. Staff is better. I'll equip that one, and I'll disenchant this one. Cluster Mystical. Return in this quest too, before I forget. Friendly with Thunder Bluff. Gaia Seeds, that's an easy quest to do while I'm down here. I'm about 50% in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm 45% in. Sons of Cineris, and then there's the Flight Master, and then I need to check my map to find out where I'm turning shit in. Okay, that guy gets shit over there. That's up there. Those ones are over there. Jesus Christ. So I gotta fly back to the Barrens, or back there. Let me find out who needs the eggs. Zoom out. Who needs the eggs? Dude and Ratchet. Okay, so I need to go to Ratchet first, and then fly back to the crossroads, and then walk, and then I'll be done. So yeah, I am kind of enjoying this. It's kind of a nice relaxing paced level. I'm not just like getting super sweaty over leveling this. As you can tell, this video series has been going on for a couple of weeks, like a month now probably. But yeah, it's not terrible. I don't mind it. I do want to get this thing to a max level so I can start farming and making some serious gold. Because when I get to a max level, when I start instance grinding, especially Stratholme, I should be able to just farm anytime, so I can just grind out fucking gold like there's no tomorrow with it. I should, I should for the sake of efficiency, probably take up tailoring on this character. I don't want to, but it's gonna be the easiest way to level. Well, not level, but to grind. I mean, I have my priest as a tailor, so it's not that big of a deal. I can send my priest all the mats and stuff, and then send them back to be disenchanted. So it's not that big of a deal, but it is a deal of some sort. I don't know what level I get my portals to the other cities. I think they're 30. I can't remember. I'm too lazy to go back and check my other videos to remember what it is. But, yeah, that's about all I can think of. I do need to get my portals. Once I get I have teleport, get portals to actually get people to transport to and from, I can make a decent amount of gold that way, especially when I get my portal to Shat. People are always looking for portals to save them the time and the energy. Once you get someone to Shat, though, and they make their home Shatreth, it's pretty pointless to even have a mage anymore, because further instructions, sealed envelope, complete quest. That was I'm sure that's going to give me another 800 XP, and I do need it. Deep moss spider eggs. That gave me a good chunk of XP. And then I will fly back to the crossroads. And then I'll walk to where I need to go, which sucks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am 55% into this level. That's pretty good. Considering I dinged in this video and it's been just over an hour, so we're getting into the point of time where levels take a little bit longer, so there'll be 2 to 3 videos per level here in the near future. Sad as it may be, I usually get a level or so out of a video, but we're getting to that point, especially with the quests getting further and further apart and the difficulty of the quests. I think people have figured it out. Once you're level 41 or 44 is when you're truly at the halfway mark to 70 as far as time invested. We have 22 hours into this video series on this character, so I figure it's about 4 days playtime, 5 days playtime. So we got about 3 more days playtime on this, and it depends on how fucking hot and sweaty I want to get to determine if I want to go that route. I could probably, if I didn't do any farming, which I know is going to be fucking ridiculous, didn't do any raiding, did absolutely fuck all with my guild. And I'm going to be honest, I'm super fucking lazy. on my druid. I've gotten into Karazhan raids already. I got some Kara gear. I basically, the only thing I ever really wanted to do in BC was raid Karazhan, and I've done that like twice. So, I mean, I've gotten out of Burning Crusade Classic what I wanted to. It was weird that I only wanted to do the first tier. I do want. I'm not gonna lie. I was never in a position where I could do true end game content. So like, we got like 3 more months of Karazhan, and then that's when tier or phase 2 will roll out, and then tier 5, and then Sunwell, which is tier 6. Um, well, not tier 6, but tier 6.5, I guess, because tier 6 comes out in phase 5. So, but I can get super into it. I guess I can. I don't know. Stuff is progressing. I can level my priest. I can get my priest to 70 probably in about a week and a half. I want to get this mage. I don't know if I want to level another character or not in Burning Crusade. Uh, I should pick away at my paladin, so I am ready to roll by the time Wrath comes out, because paladins are fucking OP in Wrath. They are absolutely the best tanks in the game for Wrath of the Lich King. And as sad as it is, I'm looking at it now and it's like there's like 23 months left of this game, and that's kind of sad. It's 23 months left to experience the world as is before we got heirlooms, um, before we get all of this. And I think the classic nostalgia has worn off um, to a certain degree. People always complained about how much better classic was and how much better vanilla was, and Elder Crone. Speak with her in Thunder Bluff. I don't have a portal. I am not doing that one. Alright, so that will be the video for today, guys. Tell me what you think. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. I am going to teleport to Orgrimmar and call it a day. So you can find me at Eonian Gaming on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Patreon. Please visit me there. Tweet at me. Like my Facebook page. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anything to help my channel grow. I appreciate everyone that's supported me so far and is watching. Thanks a lot, guys. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.